All right, grab your notepads and your iced coffees because we are jumping right in. Sassy Trainer Miko here. We're picking up exactly where we left off in our high-level pricing guide explainer. Today, we're evaluating exactly when a growing agency or a highly efficient virtual assistant needs to graduate from legacy platforms. We're unpacking this graduation narrative by putting HighLevel head-to-head with ActiveCampaign. We're going to see how smarter AI workflows completely change the game. And listen, we aren't rehashing the basics today, honey. We are talking about serious structural upgrades.
Let's kick things off by asking a pretty critical question. Is your marketing software punishing you for growing? Seriously, for aspiring virtual staff members and agency owners, getting penalized for your own success is, frankly, insulting. Imagine this scenario. You put in the hard work, you get your clients amazing results, you bring in hundreds of fresh leads, and your client is absolutely thrilled. But then, as a reward, the software bill suddenly skyrockets because you hit a new contact here. The client gets mad, you get stressed out, and literally nobody wins. We need to talk about exactly why that happens, and more importantly, how to stop it dead in its tracks.
Here is our step-by-step breakdown for today. 1. The evolution of automation. 2. The price of scaling up. 3. An all-in-one agency solution. 4. Next-level two-way communication. And 5. Streamlining success with snapshots. Moving into Section 1, the evolution of automation, from DIY to agency scale. To truly understand this graduation narrative, we have to look at how we move from DIY, duct-taped systems to professional-grade platforms. Now, let's be perfectly fair. ActiveCampaign was an amazing pioneer in the email marketing and automation space for DIY small businesses. It's a perfectly fine solution for a mom-and-pop shop doing it themselves. But listen up. As a professional virtual assistant or an agency owner, you are not the DIY crowd. You do not have time for basic tools that cap your capabilities. HighLevel has officially picked up the baton for serious marketers. It is a customizable, all-in-one solution built specifically for agencies that are looking to scale massively. To put agency scale into a real-world perspective, just think about this massive number, $96 million. HighLevel has this incredible feature called SaaS mode. That stands for Software as a Service. In layman's terms, you can actually resell their software as your own to your clients. And in 2022 alone, users just like you generated over $96 million doing exactly that. That's enough to buy a small island. But seriously, that is pure revenue generated by people leveraging a platform built to grow with them, not against them. Which brings us to Section 2, the price of scaling up. Breaking down the models. Because making the money is only half the battle, right? Keeping it is the other half. Let's look at this penalty contrast. This is exactly what I meant earlier about being punished for growing. ActiveCampaign operates on a sliding scale for its contact pricing. The more contacts you add, the more expensive your monthly bill becomes. As a VA, this means you're constantly monitoring clients' contact limits and having those awkward, frustrating conversations about upgrading their subscriptions. Nobody has time for that. On the flip side, HighLevel operates on an agency-friendly model. You get unlimited contacts, unlimited users, and unlimited sub-accounts for every single one of your clients. All of that scale, and it is just one flat, unchanging monthly fee. No surprises, no stress. That is absolute music to a virtual staff member's ears. Now, let's roll into Section 3, an all-in-one agency solution, everything under one roof. When you remove those pricing limits, you open the door to consolidating your entire tech stack. Instead of duct taping software together, paying for a separate website builder, a separate survey tool, a separate call tracker, and a completely separate CRM, HighLevel gives you a one-stop shop to deliver results. It replaces countless subscriptions. You get your CRM and pipeline management, your funnel, website, and course builders, automated emails, call tracking, reputation management for those 5-star Google reviews, social media marketing, online surveys, forms, and reporting dashboards, all in one single place. It is literally designed to be the only login you or your clients ever need to remember. Think of this as your step-by-step masterclass for lead generation. As your Sassy trainer, I need you to memorize this flow. Step 1, you capture. You easily build forms, surveys, or landing pages, or connect directly to Facebook lead ads. Step 2, you nurture. The platform leverages automated email, SMS, and even voicemail drops to keep the lead warm. Step 3, you close. You use the system to convert those nurtured leads into actual calendar bookings, entirely on autopilot. Your staff doesn't have to lift a finger, you look like an absolute genius, and the system works for you 24/7. And the absolute game changer for agencies is white labeling. This is providing an all-encompassing software solution, but featuring your agency's logo and your custom URL. Your clients do not see HighLevel, they see your brand. It allows you to build a 7-figure SaaS business without writing a single miserable line of code. You get to be the tech powerhouse while the platform does all the heavy lifting in the background. All right, section 4, next level two-way communication, the omni-channel shift. We have to talk about this because a CRM is really only as good as its ability to actually talk to leads.
Think about how outdated this is. In ActiveCampaign, you have one-way SMS. You can send text messages out, but you cannot receive replies back into the system. Imagine your client's hottest lead texting back, "Hey, I want to buy right now," and it just goes straight into a void. You would literally never know. HighLevel completely fixes this outdated model with true two-way communication. You send a text, they reply, and it pops up instantly in your dashboard, so you can actually close the deal.
But it goes way beyond just texting. HighLevel centralizes text messages, emails, Facebook Messenger, Instagram DMs, Google Chats, and WhatsApp all into one unified inbox. Imagine the hours you will save as a virtual assistant not having to log into 5 different social media apps just to check your client's messages. And get this, it even features keyword-based automated replies. So if a lead direct messages your client on Instagram saying the word pricing, the system instantly reads that keyword and auto-replies with the pricing page link. It is mind-blowing efficiency. Finally, we've made it to section 5, streamlining success with snapshots, the ultimate shortcut. If you hate tedious, repetitive, mind-numbing tasks, this is going to be your new best friend. Enter snapshots. This is a feature that copies custom fields, forms, funnels, website pages, workflow automations, and templates from one client account to another instantly. Let's say you build a perfectly optimized real estate funnel. With snapshots, when you sign your next real estate client, you just load the snapshot. Boom. Everything is installed in seconds. What used to take 3 weeks of building from scratch now takes 3 clicks. This is exactly how you set up repeatable systems to run a highly profitable agency without burning out yourself or your staff. And look, if you're sitting there having a minor panic attack about how on earth you're going to move all your clients' data over, take a deep breath. HighLevel provides 24/7 award-winning support. They have live chat, live Zoom support where you actually talk to a human, a massive free Facebook community, and my absolute favorite, concierge migrations. They literally have a dedicated team to help you seamlessly move everything over safely. You are not in this alone. So I'll leave you with this incredibly powerful quote from the source material. "We do all the work, you get all the credit, along with the sticky revenue that comes from being a true SaaS business." Sticky revenue, for those who might not know, means clients who stay and pay month after month because they completely rely on the brilliant systems you set up. The question you have to ask yourself now is, are you ready to stop doing it the hard way? Are you ready to graduate to a platform that actually empowers you to scale? Think about it, and I'll catch you in the next explainer.